Press conferences of the Mingua Beef Jerky Girls Sweet 16. It's going to be the final game of the first round. Russell Red Devils going to be joining us first. The winners tonight. They beat Dixie Heights, the 9th region champions. Their head coach, Mandy Layne, is on stage. She has brought with her student athletes number 15, Kaeli Ross, and number 35, Aubrey Hill. As always, we ask you to get questions into the Zoom feature, the chat feature of Zoom, and we will relay them to the participants. Coach Layne, took you a while. You had to wait for this first round game all the way to 8 o'clock on Thursday, but you get a win. Just talk about your feeling right now about your team.
We felt like we've waited a year for this. So we didn't get to play last year, and I know how excited our kids were. And, I was really proud the way that we shot there the first quarter. We were 8 for 12 in the first quarter. And once again, our defense ruled, and I thought our defense was outstanding tonight.
This is from Grant. What did your team do to settle down defensively after the first quarter?
Give them credit. They did a good job against our zone. We had practiced a lot of their sets, though, against our man, and I thought we really settled in against their man. Individually did a really nice job guarding the basketball, and I also thought our help was really good.
Don Owen with a question says, Coach, can you talk about Aubrey's performance tonight, especially in the first half?
Unbelievable. She dominated. She's like I said, become one of the best posts in the state, and the way that she was able to score in there, I don't think she missed a shot actually. And the way that she guarded in there, once again, she has an incredible game.
Josh Moore, Herald leader, an impressive all-around box score for Shaylin. This was his first time seeing her. Is this the kind of performance that's par for the course?
Yes. Bigger the game, bigger the stage, the better she is. We've been saying last couple of years, she's the best point guard in the state. And I'm so glad that everyone gets to see her again tomorrow.
This one's for Aubrey from Zach Clem. After Lawson had a couple buckets early, what did you do differently to slow her down?
Well, I've been practicing fronting a lot, and I wasn't really doing that when she scored those first few points. So I really tried to focus on fronting her and like 3-quarter denying as well too.
For Kaeli, Josh Moore, Herald leader. It was a tough shooting night, but then you had the big 3 at the end of the third quarter. That capped a run that was huge for you guys after a cold spell. How big was that stretch?
I'm not going to lie. I honestly didn't know the time at the moment of the shot, but when I found that the buzzer rang, I was like, wow, okay. It just felt nice to shoot and actually get out of my slump there for a second, but it felt nice.
Coach Zach Clem followed up with, how big was Aubrey's putback at the end of the half?
Oh, huge. We had a couple at the end of the quarter, just talking about the 3-2. And, we've done that a couple times here in the regional tournament. And it was just another thing that gave us some momentum going into the locker room.
Y'all are popular tonight. It's the most questions I've had.
Okay.
Grant, he says, how much did you all key on Lockard in the defensive game plan?
A lot. And we were really lucky to be able to put Shay on her there in the second half. And, poor Shay and her, I think, were really gassed. But, I thought Shay and Bella, and I thought our help did an outstanding job on her tonight.
Anyone else with questions into the chat? We know this is an important one to get out of here. So, you got to get some rest and be back tomorrow. So we're going to say congratulations, and we'll see you then.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Now expected to be joined by Dixie Heights head coach Joel Steczynski. Head coach of the Colonels is going to bring student athletes number 3, Laci Reinhart, and number 22, Sydney Lockard. As a reminder, if your device allows it, you do have the capability to record this to your local device. That setting should have been adjusted for all of you that got on. If someone snuck by us and you're not able to, just request it and we will make sure that happens for you. Coach, thanks for joining us. You just give an opening statement on, obviously you didn't get the results you want, but heck of a performance out there. Just your thoughts about your team in this game tonight.
Well, definitely the game didn't end the way we wanted it to, but I'm just really proud of our team and everything that they've accomplished this season. I'm proud of these two, Sydney and Laci, and they've basically resurrected a program that had been struggling before they came on. And so, the game, Russell played a heck of a game. I mean, Hill did everything she wanted to do and everything we did not want her to do. So we started out hot on offense and then we struggled. Russell played really good defense. So I hand it to them, hats off to them. And, unfortunately it didn't end up the way that we wanted it to, but that's Kentucky basketball. And only one team goes home that and leaves the way that they would like it to. But I'm super, super proud of our team, super excited about what these girls have done and what they've accomplished, and looking forward to seeing their futures and the future of our program.
Coach, going into the game, what did you think your team had to do to beat Russell?
Well, they're very much like playing against ourselves. And, we know that they have a strong point guard, and we just we struggle a bit to protect the paint, and that gave them a big advantage on offensive rebounding, and we turned the ball over a little bit more than we wanted to that first half. And so then when you're playing from behind against a team like Russell, it makes it really, really difficult. And they've got a heck of a point guard in Steele, and she really knows how to control the game and makes the right reads, and played a heck of a game.
Yeah, Josh Moore, the Herald Leader, actually asked or made a statement that your teams have had to defend some great guards over the years. She's only a freshman, but where would you rate Shay Steele in terms of game prep difficulty? And is there anyone she reminds you of?
Boy, we played. She reminds me of this kid right here, Sydney Lockard. And, you know, I mean, she's grown up quite a bit since we saw her last year, and reminds me of, you know, seeing Sid and Laci both, and specifically Sid from a point guard position, the maturity that she's starting to gain and making the right reads. And but I don't know that, you know, outside of Sid that you know, you can necessarily prepare for you know, for her. And we did a good job of getting the ball out of our hands, and again, we got the ball out of our hands, did what we wanted to do there, but then we struggled on the boards. And you know, they fought hard, and you know, the ball bounced our way a few more times than it bounced ours.
Sydney and Laci, seniors, but you get to leave a legacy, and also you have a young team that you are leading this year. What do you think that the younger players are going to be able to gain from this experience?
Confidence. We worked so hard to get to where we're at. I just think us leaving will give them confidence. They'll be back next year for sure. Madeline, an upcoming senior, very mature. She's a leader on the court, on and off. Girls look up to her as well. So I think we give each other a lot of confidence.
I agree. I hope they can get just as far next year.
And farther. Maybe farther.
No, that's what I meant. That, you guys know what I meant.
Great to get to the Sweet 16. It's very tough.
Yeah.
As a question, just to wrap it up, Coach, from Don Owen, how will you remember this Dixie Heights team that went to the state tournament for the first time in 29 years?
Well, yeah, they're wow. Some of the best memories of my life.
To follow up, just to end, Zach Clem does want to know how big was Hill's putback to end the first half, if you remember that play.
Well, every one of her putbacks were big. She played, she was super aggressive. You know, she's, from the last time we saw her, she's improved her footwork inside. And yeah, I mean, they're all big shots. Well, you know, and they're, you know, I mean, hit a three from the corner, you know, I mean, those are big shots, and those extend the lead, and anything that's going to extend the lead, you know, when you're fighting so hard on every possession, really starts to add up and, you know, compound the hurt. So, but I'm proud of our kids and couldn't be happier. You know, these two are going on to continue to play. And again, they've just done such an amazing job leading the program. And I just couldn't be more proud of them.
All right. Congratulations on a great season. Y'all enjoy the rest of the night.
Thank you.